For nearly 5 decades, freedom fighter Robert Ronald Pinto carried the memory of one afternoon beside the waters of the Chittagong Hill Tracts. When he finally described what happened, he returned to the final moments of a young machine gunner named Munshi Abdur Rouf. The enemy was closing in. Mortar shells were exploding around them. Retreat appeared almost impossible. Yet Pinto survived. Years later, overcome with emotion, he explained why. "We are alive because of Rouf." In March 1971, the Pakistan Army launched a violent military crackdown in East Pakistan. Bengali personnel serving in the East Pakistan Rifles and other units revolted, joining the growing struggle that would become Bangladesh's liberation war. Rouf was serving with the 11th Wing of the East Pakistan Rifles in Chittagong. After the uprising began, he joined Bengali soldiers associated with the 8th East Bengal Regiment. Their mission was strategically important: defend the water route connecting Rangamati and Mahalchari. In this region of steep hills, dense vegetation and wide waterways, control of the rivers meant control of movement, supplies and reinforcements. According to Pinto's later testimony, a Pakistani patrol of approximately 20 soldiers traveled toward Burighat along the Chengi River. The day appeared peaceful. Bengali fighters waited silently among the vegetation beside the water. Rouf was an experienced machine gun operator. The fighters allowed the patrol to enter their chosen killing zone before opening fire. Pinto remembered Rouf's timing and accuracy as decisive. The patrol suffered heavy losses, and the surviving Pakistani troops withdrew. But everyone understood that they would return, and next time they would bring greater firepower. Pinto stated that 3 days later, Pakistani forces returned with heavy weapons and armed boats. Mortar and gunfire struck the Bengali positions around Burighat. Explosions shook the area, forcing nearby civilians to flee. The freedom fighters initially remained quiet, waiting for the boats to approach. Then they answered with gunfire. But the attackers possessed superior numbers, weapons and mobility. Some Pakistani troops reached the shore and threatened to surround the Bengali positions. The defenders could remain and risk destruction, or attempt a dangerous retreat across exposed ground. Their commander chose withdrawal. For that withdrawal to succeed, someone had to remain behind and provide covering fire. Pinto recalled that Rouf ordered the others to leave while he resisted the attacking force alone. Whether Rouf knew with certainty that he would die cannot be established, but remaining at the machine gun exposed him to concentrated enemy fire. Rouf continued firing as his comrades moved away. His weapon forced the attackers to keep their distance and gave the retreating fighters the seconds they desperately needed. Pinto's account says approximately 80 freedom fighters escaped. Other retellings claim that Rouf protected around 150 men, the approximate strength of the wider EPR force assigned to the route. The precise number remains disputed. The essential point is supported across the accounts. Rouf remained at his position and provided the covering fire that allowed his comrades to withdraw. Unable to silence the machine gun from close range, Pakistani troops moved beyond its effective reach and directed mortar fire toward Rouf's position. He continued firing. Then a shell struck the emplacement. Munshi Abdur Rouf was killed at the gun he had refused to abandon. The surviving fighters could not immediately recover him. Local resident Doyle Krishna Chakma later said that he found Rouf's body after the battle and buried him near the lake. Decades afterward, Chakma helped authorities identify the burial location. Even celebrated history can contain uncertainty. Banglapedia dates Rouf's final battle to April 8, 1971. Pinto's testimony and modern commemorations place his death on April 20th. Accounts also differ over the number of boats destroyed, the number of fighters saved, and who first recovered his body. These differences do not erase Rouf's sacrifice. They remind us that battlefield history is reconstructed from fragmented records, physical locations, and human memory. Memory shaped by chaos, trauma, and the passage of time. After independence, Bangladesh awarded Munshi Abdur Rouf the title Bir Shreshto, the nation's highest gallantry award. But medals alone cannot explain why his story endures. Rouf's legacy lives in the lives that continued after the battle. Comrades who escaped, families who saw their sons return, and survivors who carried his name through the decades. Standing beside the waters where Rouf fought, Pinto did not speak of military strategy or national honors. He spoke as a man who had lived because another man stayed behind. We are alive because of Rouf.